Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Everybody, welcome back to the Bad Movie Night podcast. My name is Chris, and tonight we went on a magical journey and we watched the thrilling adventures of Billy Owens.
Oh, Billy.
Billy!
Your wand is so magical.
This movie sucks, Harry. I'm a wrestler, Billy.
All right, whatever. We're back. Billy Owens is in the house. Lindsay is not. That's because
poor Lindsay.
She's dealing with some stuff, but we hope that she feels better soon and is able to return to the show.
Her.
And we were off last week because Aaron came down with a little bout of shitting
Got down
himself.
with the sickness.
And was
I didn't
just
shit myself.
No, you shit yourself.
No, I didn't.
No, you definitely did.
I was shitting out the other end.
I hear
I was
consensus there of the shitting of oneself.
What do you consider a shitting yourself? Like when you fart and then there's stuff in there? Because that's
Oh my
shitting
God,
yourself.
that's so
No, shitting
embarrassing.
yourself is like
if
full
that would
embarrassing.
happen to me, I would just go home. I wouldn't even go stay at work. It's so embarrassing.
Do you ever go for a shit at work and you're like, all right, but then you look back and you're like, that was a lot of shit, and I wasn't expect. It didn't feel like that much. Sometimes that happens.
Sure.
Is all I'm saying.
I think like
And that
work
is-
bathrooms are the worst.
Just
for
sort
that,
of plops out. Hey,
don't know how
did you
loose
see
it
the
is.
important news from Sean there?
What?
Plops out.
All right, happy birthday, man.
Sean just
Oh,
pops out.
wow.
Not his
Do you guys have nice
birthday.
bathrooms at
Roddy
work? That's what I
Piper.
want to know.
Roddy
we have-
Piper's
We have
birthday
really
today.
fancy bathrooms.
You know what? Hey Jay, you know what happened at the office?
What's
The
that?
bathroom is across from me. It is.
Yeah.
All right. It is the most vile place I've ever experienced in my life. But
So ready for this.
these fucking guys, will go and use the urinal and they
Yeah, they
never
do.
flush. Okay.
Yeah,
That
because they're
happened.
animals. They're
Okay.
guys. It's the problem.
All right. So then.
Sucks.
So so many things have happened in this bathroom. The one time I went to wash my hands and I couldn't get
What
the
are we
soap
doing?
thing to
Wait,
work.
hold on.
What?
What are we doing? Why are we talking about this?
We're bantering about bathrooms.
Movie.
Yeah.
This is the banter
It's
section.
a new year, Chris. A new you. You're not going to talk about
We're only-
bathroom activities.
We're only 6
for
minutes in.
Every podcast.
I had like 3 solid stories of hijinks that occurred in that bathroom, but Aaron ruined that, so we'll just move
I
on.
think
I guess.
work
one
bathrooms
time I pooped really
are
a
weird
lot.
It had nothing to do with
Another
poop.
time,
It had
I
nothing to
pooped
do
a
with.
lot.
It was a. It was a
Third
soap.
time, I was at the urinal, but I pooped
That's
a lot.
not. None of that happened.
This is your story.
Whatever. That
There's
is
someone
not
I
my
work
story.
with.
Whatever.
About
I'm
someone I
done.
work with.
I'm
Into the
done.
urinal?
I am done.
There's someone I work with. I don't
And
know who it is
squirrels?
because I can only see their feet.
Thank you
But
and good
they go
day,
into-
sir.
They go in the bathroom and they'll be in there for a solid hour.
Oh my God! What is that guy talking about?
I don't know. Solid hours they'd be in the bathroom, and I don't know if they have like a problem or if they're just like hiding from working in the bathroom.
#1 podcast.
You know what I mean?
We should just
Dude,
talk.
what do you think it
toilet
is?
talk.
Dude,
Would you
that's
hide in the bathroom?
That's
or do
some
you think
George
they have bathroom
Costanza
problems?
shit, and I would
should-
It's literally
definitely.
hours.
We
Hours.
should broadcast from public restrooms.
You know what he's
I'll
probably
go into
doing?
the bathroom and come back in 2 hours, and they're still in there.
That's probably because he goes on
They're probably
TikTok
dead.
and doesn't realize how much time has passed.
That could
It's
be
easy
it.
to keep scrolling.
That's true. You could be scrolling.
That's why you have the little.
It is
light
it is a
goes out.
really nice bathroom, to be fair. Like I mean, I could see spending a lot of time in there. It's pretty fancy. It's pretty nice.
There was a Seinfeld episode about that, wasn't there?
I think so. George didn't want to
Exactly
quit his
the
job
bathroom.
because the bathroom was so nice. He just
Yeah,
like
I mean
couldn't-
that's realistic though. It's New York, you know. I get that.
so. All right.
Yeah, we're
well,
gonna talk about this.
T-ball raffle tickets,
Okay. T-ball raffle tickets.
$10.
$10. Everybody
Get
get
into a
$10?
raffle to win 100.
And do you have to
How
be?
many?
Wait,
do you
you
have to
just-
live in
do
the
you win
area,
money?
or can people buy these T-ball raffle
Well,
tickets?
I
for
don't
you?
know. I only have
I
5.
want to win an
I'll
item.
buy a ticket or 2 from you. I don't want anything.
I did
I'm
this
just
raffle
supporting stuff.
At a concert. It was really cool. What they did is they raffled off
What the
the guitar player's guitar, and they signed it.
Wow.
And then the money was donated to like a really good cause or something. But I thought that was a really cool idea,
That's
and I
cool.
felt like great about it because it's like even if I don't win, we're giving money to like kids with cancer or something. That's cool.
What are they gonna do with it?
Yeah, what the fuck are they gonna do?
What are they gonna do? It? They're gonna buy Netflix subscriptions so they can watch cool shit when they die slowly. I don't know.
You wanted to hear that story over my funny bathroom thing with the soap? Unbelievable.
I've-
But
How about we
whatever.
talk about the
Stories.
movie?
Yeah, I'm sure your story's going places.
Rebecca, that is nonsense.
The only story, Chris, I want to hear with that is if it floods into your office or something.
Rebecca, any shitting
Almost.
stories?
Something
from,
doesn't matter. We're done. We're moving on. Guys, we're back.
Did Grover Gardner have any shitting stories from
Grover
the White House?
Cleveland,
Rover.
Grover,
Well, I'm
did I
sure
say?
that guy.
Wait, what did I say?
That guy was a
Grover Gardner?
machine, probably.
Andrew Garfield, Andrew
back in,
Cleveland
back
Garfield,
in 1830s.
You need boots on
Chester
your
A.
feet.
Arthur.
Yeah,
Chester A. Arthur. That was it.
Stray Arthur.
Chester.
All right, can we move on, guys? This is what's killing our show. We're 11 minutes in, and we've talked about toilets.
This is why
Aaron is
people
so
watch the
quiet.
show.
I'm quiet because Chris doesn't want me
No.
to comment on his shitting fanaticism.
It's probably
No,
pretty
no,
accurate,
I
actually.
did want you to comment, but
This
you
all
cut me
started
off.
with you getting sick last week.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
So
No,
it's kinda
okay.
your
So
fault
my
there.
father-in-law's
Yeah.
been sick for weeks. My wife got sick. My
Yeah.
oldest has been sick for weeks.
It's also just
mother-in-law was
allergy
sick.
season.
It
My
is
youngest
definitely
got
allergy
sick.
season.
I survived, and then I was
Yeah.
randomly woke up with a headache, and then at like 4 o'clock that afternoon, I just had a random fever and started
It's
vomiting.
Last
the
week was tough.
COVIDs.
Yep.
I had a
And
rough week,
it was
too.
not COVID. I tested just to be on the safe side. So,
These tests are.
so I'm
the
sorry
worst
I delayed Billy Bathwater or whatever the frick this thing's called.
Yeah, I'm sure we're going to spend a
Mystical
whole lot of
Adventures.
time talking about this movie.
I don't
Yeah.
remember anything about this. I watched
believe
this
I don't
2 weeks
either.
ago.
I
There was a
honestly
wizard
don't.
and a river. Don't forget about the river. Spirit.
Well, we got to save
river.
for the pod.
I guess we do.
What is happening?
We're ready to start.
What's happening? You
We've
got to
been-
take control of the show. You're the
All
fucking
right, that's
host.
it. This is it. We're done. We're done. We're moving
Yeah,
on.
good job, Chris.
AJ,
Poor
Nice banter
Rebecca.
session, guys.
tell me what the mystical adventures of Billy Owens is about.
It's Billy's 11th birthday.
One more than 10.
He stumbled into a pawn shop
I don't know what a pawn shop is
Do you
because I'm
wanna
11.
in which he finds a magical wand.
some candy?
It's me, Roddy Piper.
You want to see my wand?
Good for him, right? Good for him. Good for you if you can make it through the rest of this fucking movie. This is The Mystical Adventures of Billy Owens.
Owens. Rated R because these kids are Canadian.
A.
I assume.
What's that, a boot?
By
It's
some-
from
Yeah.
Ontario,
I hope.
right?
I hope.
Yeah.
Well, that was great, AJ. Simply magical, one would say.
Thank you.
Are you drinking
I
coffee?
think it was fitting for the film. You know.
Are you drinking coffee?
No, I have a beer in here.
Do you really?
Yeah, with a giant orange slice.
Okay. that's
He's
a
an
little
It's a wheat
Enigma.
beer. It's very
The
good.
Blue Moon.
You're just an enigma. I love you, Jay. You're amazing.
Okay, whatever. This
I'll
must
tell
be
ya.
some Harrisburg shit. Aaron,
Some Harrisburg shit
It-
for sure.
it's time to move on and do the history hole. Are you ready?
They use acorns, Chris, and pineapples, and just take a pine cone and stick it in your apple cider. That's what they do in Harrisburg.
That's just called
Sounds
potpourri.
great to lead scenes.
Potpourri is stupid.
Potpourri.
Potpourri is dumb.
Hey,
They're like, here,
you
I
still
got you a
get
bunch
potpourri?
of trash I found on the ground and put it in a jar
How do you
for
still
you.
get that? I mean, that is the ultimate scam, right?
It's
Isn't
such
that
a
just
scam.
Selling you garbage.
We
I love
douse
a
it in
good
cinnamon.
scam. I'm here for a good scam.
Are we
Anyways.
ready, Chris? I don't know if we're ready. This is going to be a shit show. All
Here we go.
right. Billy Owens is here.
Dude.
I am
This
the
made the pod
magic.
amazing.
That is
This is
good.
great. This is great. Thank you, Aaron.
Yes, Expelliarmus.
Stupid.
That fucking game.
I am your port key.
Inappropriate.
All right,
Oh,
Billy Owens in the summer of what the fuckery. Mystical Adventures of Billy. I believe it's what it's called. Mm-hmm. Does that sound right?
Yeah, magical
Okay.
adventures, mystical adventures.
The Mystical Adventures of Billy Owens. This movie is from 2008. It was released in Japan on December 15th, 2008. So some other 2008 films. Let's just go with the top films of that year. The Dark Knight. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of some fucking skulls.
Oh God,
Such a bad
so disappointing.
Swing with that monkey, asshole. Kung Fu Panda.
Or I've seen some of it.
Yeah.
You seen Crystal?
You haven't seen Crystal Skull?
No, saw the beginning.
I actually like the new one. I thought the new one was pretty fun.
The new one was way better than Crystal Skull.
Yeah, I thought it was fun when
fun.
people were having a hard time.
No,
I expected it to be horrible.
I mean,
It was okay.
It was watchable. Hancock. Chris knows a lot about that. Mamma
Yeah,
Mia.
the cock or the hand.
A little bit of both. A little bit of column A and B. Occasionally column C. I don't know.
You think that's where his bathroom story was going?
You guys will
So
never
there I
know.
am, guys. I've got one hit. No, okay. Quantum of Solace, Iron Man, Wall-E, and the Chronicles of Billy
God.
Owens.
Quantum of
Chris
Solace
Caspian.
is the worst James Bond movie, or the second
is
worst
pretty
movie ever
bad,
made.
yeah.
It is
Quantum of
so
Solace,
fucking.
it's
I
so-
saw it in theaters. I almost walked
It's
out.
disappointing compared to the other ones.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Even the way they shot it's terrible.
Yeah.
Tell
Yeah.
us more, AJ.
You can tell us about how bad it is.
It's bad.
That was
The opening
bad.
sequence is that car chase, and they have all these really tight shots. They do this phonetic like editing where they're really tight all the time on that movie, and you don't get any wide shots, and it fucking ruins
like-
the movie.
And not like a board
It's
tight.
style.
shitty.
This is
Like they
just-
cut
this is
around
bad.
it. Yeah, like they
Wha-
cut the tire and like the side of the car and shit. Like the whole time, and it's just like there's no breathing space.
That's how
in
you
it.
What-
can cover
what-
up a bad car.
All right, question.
Yeah.
Talking about editing.
Why does AJ get to bitch about Quantum of Solace for the 40th time on this podcast, but I'm not allowed to tell my fucking one bathroom story?
Because you
Because
always
my
talk
stuff
about
is way more
turds.
interesting.
No, I guarantee you people would want to have heard this bathroom story.
They want to hear
leave
about
it,
your
leave
I
it down
do.
in the comments
That is pre-show.
on this video.
All right, so moving along,
that's
the
pre-show.
country of origin for this film was the Canadian land. Production company was Skylight Films and had an approximate budget of $47.
Oh
Canadian.
my God. What?
Canadian, yes.
That's great.
Yeah. So some other things about this movie. Our director is Mark McNabb. Do you know who Mark McNabb is?
No, who is he? Tell
McNabb's
us.
cousin?
He's mostly a producer. He is a writer and director as well. He has written things like The Mystical Adventures of Billy Owens, Billy Owens and the Secret of the Runes.
Oh my God, there's more of these. Dude, my
There's a
birthday.
giant cliffhanger. at
My
the end.
birthday's next week, gentlemen.
Boom! Billy Owens.
How
and the
mean
Secret
should
of
I
the
be?
Runes. That's a cool
How
cover
mean should I
comparatively.
be?
Looks a lot better.
When is my birthday?
It's like a
Oh, 2
shark or
weeks. All right.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are-
Junior
you guys are
High
gonna fucking hate me.
Spy. I'm just going to keep talking because I want to get this over with. Little Ghost Grabbers, which sounds like something Chris was going to tell us about of a turd. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God, that sounds
Had
dirty.
nothing to do with turds. But whatever. You'll never know.
Ghost turd. It's like Ghost Dad, but about bowel movement. Making Contact, Be Inspired. He's also directed 9 films.
Wow, he's doing better than us.
He's doing way better than us.
Yeah.
This movie was
Can't
not
really
fucking
complain.
awful.
He directed Love Wine, Dark Fields, Blind Eye, Study Hell. Study Hell. That sounds pretty cool, actually.
Like
does sound
study
cool.
hall. Study
Yeah.
hall.
Little Ghost Grabbers. Which is such a horrible name for a movie.
Jeez.
Little Ghost Grabbers. What?
Sounds illegal.
It sounds a little grabby. Our writers for this were that guy, I don't know, some guy, some Virginia Caraway, Charlie Fitzgerald, and Scott J. Jones. I don't really care enough to look up what else they've accomplished other than this film. Of course, we need to discuss that this was starring somewhat Roddy Piper as William Thurgood.
Oh no way, really?
Yeah. Roddy Piper has a lot of hair in Billy.
You didn't know that was Roddy Piper in this movie?
No, I didn't even realize it. I just thought it was some bum they put off
For
the street.
real?
Yeah, for real.
That's part of the movie.
I
not a
really
bum.
did. You didn't
I don't know.
fucking
I watched
watch
it a while.
making
I watched it a while ago,
You-
and I was very
you didn't
high.
wa-
So
you didn't watch this fucking movie.
I did watch this
even
movie.
the
It was
premise
fucking
hole, he only had,
awful.
like, the first
It was
20 minutes in
fucking
there.
awful.
The screenwriter for this movie based it on different characters who were based off of Norse magical traditions.
He watched Harry Potter and like
Harry
changed
Potter.
everything.
It was changed beyond
an asshole.
recognition from its original.
What a lie! An
Yeah.
obvious, blatant lie.
It was changed beyond recognition from its original premise.
He watched Harry Potter.
He watched Harry Potter, and then that weekend he shot this movie.
So the other problem is, so is everyone else that's alive. So like, they're not
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
buy that. No one's gonna buy that. Stupid. So stupid.
Completely original idea, guys.
This guy named Billy.
Billy Potter. I mean, Billy Potter.
On his birthday, he learns that he's special.
Yeah. He rides a mop.
So different.
Different.
It's so original.
Yeah. That's all I've got for this.
Rides a mop. That's pretty good, Aaron. I like that.
Yeah, high quality right there. Just like this film.
All right. Well, let's move on and talk about Billy Mitchell, Billy Owens, whatever. Here we go.
Billy.
Patreon. Whoa! Join the Patreon. $2 a month and you get some stuff. Whoa! Patreon.
Hey everyone, go to patreon.com/badmovienightshow and sign up for $2 a month. You get access to the weekly pre-show as well as other bonus podcasts and videos. Patreon.com/badmovienightshow. All right, out there in Radio Land, we are back. This is my deep, sultry voice.
How the ladies out there doing?
And we are going to be talking about Billy Owens. And there's one person I want to hear from first, and that is, of course, AJ. AJ, what did you think?
Yeah.
Of
Billy Owens was
Owens?
something. It was something. This was a trip. I did not like it. I wanted to like it because I love the idea of like a children's rip-off of Harry Potter. That sounds fun to me. And it looked like it was going to be kind of fun and silly in like a kid's way. But man, was it bad. Like the poor effects, the unnecessary use of green screen often to like edit people in was jarring. The fact that there's literally no lighting whatsoever, and sometimes the camera's just like funneling around this fucking concrete school. I don't know. I would get angry. I got angry watching this, and I didn't want to be angry. I really wanted to enjoy Billy's adventures. I wanted to have a fun time. I wanted magic, and I wanted to like fall into that world, but I was just so frustrated with how poor this was done that I just couldn't get an enjoyment out of the viewing experience. Does that make sense? Like, it was really hard to watch this movie.
Sounds like you took it really personally.
Well, that's how I felt about it. It was tough. It was a tough movie.
Okay.
I sat down. I was excited. I had my popcorn. I wanted to watch this thing, and
You literally had popcorn?
I actually do have popcorn. Yeah, we have a popcorn machine. It's great.
All right.
Got a popcorn machine.
Yeah.
Aaron, what did you think?
I watched this 2 weeks ago. I remember pretty much nothing other than the dialogue being terrible, the acting being appalling, the lighting and sound frustrating. I do remember Roddy being fun and silly. And I also remember something about a bridge troll or something and a kid like falling on the ground and defeating the bridge troll. That's the extent of what I remember about this. So I'm going to be quiet for the next hour.
I don't know. There's some good there's some pretty good lines in this movie, Aaron. My favorite was,
What's your favorite?
Friendship is the strongest bond between friends.
Two friends. I had that written down.
That is
Yeah.
that is original.
It's an example of the writing quality.
Good quality. Rebecca.
This was
Poor Rebecca. How are you still on the show with us? I wouldn't blame you if you just stopped showing up.
No, please don't, though. Yeah, but
this was painful. The child acting was just like, it's one thing when you've got kid actors. It's another thing when they are just so terrible. Like that girl who was supposed to be like the know-it-all
Hermione?
just
Yeah.
grated me the entire movie. I hated everybody in it, and it was really tough to get through.
It
But
was
I-
a tough movie.
But I think that the child actors, while terrible, are still much better than the adult actors.
Oh, they are,
Except for Roddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
but they're just playing kids. So
yeah, true. Spiv, what'd you think?
Yeah. I wanted to like this so bad, but oh boy, it was terrible, guys. Just everything about it. It made no sense. The story, the acting was bad. The just it's everything, like all around. It felt like someone like graduated from this high school and said, I'm going to make a movie, and then went back there and like cast the kids at the school and the actual principal and the actual teachers, and then for some reason got Roddy Piper involved, and then just kind of filmed for a weekend and then edited together a movie.
how do you
How did
think
they
got
get
Roddy?
Roddy Piper?
How did they get Roddy? 'Cause
Yeah.
he's
I don't
not
know.
Canadian,
About
is he?
I feel like he just like wandered onto the set or something.
He's
and
like
they're
visiting.
He
yeah.
must have like a connection to like how he gets
He
hired
is.
or something.
He's Canadian, or he was Canadian, right?
I think he's from New
Oh.
York or something.
Really? I don't know.
And then it kept bugging me. They were supposed to be by Spirit River, which you would think is a river, right? And every
He was
time
born
they showed
in
the water,
Saskatoon.
oh, he's from
Oh.
Saskatchewan. Okay,
Yeah.
but every time they showed this river, it was obviously like a bay on the ocean, and
Yeah.
it was took me out of it.
Whoa.
Sorry, that was
I like that noise.
Just like that audio.
Was that about your bathroom incident, Chris? That's what it sounds like.
You'll
Fart
never know.
or car?
Yeah, this movie does. It feels obviously very amateur, but like competent amateur, where I can kind of understand everything. The shots are like I can tell what's going on, but it's really ugly to look at because there's no lighting. And it's weird because they have things that aren't easy to get if you're making a movie, like Roddy Piper. They have police like officers and police cars. They have ambulances. They get access to like a public library. They get access to a school. They get access to all these things that I would like be really difficult if you're making a low budget movie to get access to. And so that's where I struggle with like, is this low effort or is it incompetence? Is it
Both?
what is it? Is it late? Yeah, is it just but then I go back to like this movie's not made for adults.
No.
Yeah.
This is
So-
made for like
this is a
kids that are.
PG
Sure.
movie.
But okay,
What
look
is
at
the
the things in
market
the
for
80s that
that,
we
though?
watched that were styled like this.
Three
You have
ninjas.
like
What is
your
the market?
Labyrinth and things like that, or they weren't quite this dumb. Probably had a lot more budget though.
So, to answer both of those questions simultaneously,
Thank you. That's what we want.
the market for the movie is kids, and two, those movies that you're talking about also appeal to adults, Aaron, much in the way that Harry Potter does.
Yeah.
Harry Potter, the first one, is a movie for kids, but also has appeal for adults. This
Yeah,
movie, go ahead.
Sorry, you finish. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, this movie to me is strictly marketed and made for children. But it's even a bad children's movie. But I watched it with a child.
Oh, okay. How's that?
What did
How was
the
that?
child
This
think?
is good. This is
So
what we
I
want to
wa-
know.
So I watched it with Miranda, and the comparisons to Harry Potter were many. She gave it initially a 3 out of 10 because she was scared at one moment. But then after the movie was over, she said that the dragon was bad looking. She said that
Yeah, I forgot about
the
that.
girl wasn't as lovely inviting as Hermione is, whatever that means. And she rated it a 6 out of 10. She said it was okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't
So-
think Kate would watch this. I think
That's
she would turn this
interesting.
shit off right
That's
away.
interesting. I guess that makes sense on like a level you think of like old Nickelodeon stuff. My whole question is like, so we're gonna make a movie for children and market children. I get that, but like, how are you gonna distribute something like this in front of a children's audience? Other than we found it on Tubi weirdly. Like, where was this going? Who was buying this? How was this?
Yeah, I
to
imagine
video,
this
right?
on like a PBS.
Okay.
Like a
Ooh, CBC.
Is there like
Yeah.
a Canadian version of that or something that
Yeah.
this would have been a thing for?
I don't know. I mean, if you make a PG movie and you can get it distributed and it'll get out there
Yeah.
on the same places that all these other movies
Do you think
get.
that's a good? Do you think that's a good market?
But I don't know if it's a good market. I don't know if there's
Yeah.
going to be a good return on.
What
that.
if we did like a YouTube style film like this?
Maybe?
Break
I mean,
it up
maybe when
into
this
like
came out, it
5-minute
was a better market.
episodes.
Like
You know,
that could be
yeah.
fun too.
That's interesting because if this was broadcast on TV with like commercial breaks and things, I think that would have helped.
It
Because you get a little break from it, and then like you come back and you're like,
It's like
"Oh,
being
this is fun
stabbed, and then
again,"
they stop stabbing you for a little
Yeah.
bit, and then they come
So it
back and
wouldn't
start
be
stabbing you some more.
as like just drudgery.
I mean, it did remind me of bad Disney Channel or Nickelodeon movies. Even, I mean, amateur looking compared to those, but it did feel like those a lot of times. I think the difference is, even though maybe the acting's not necessarily good in those Nickelodeon movies and stuff, they at least have some competency in editing or something to get the beats better. Because there's moments in this
Yeah.
movie where they're telling jokes for kids, and I heard the joke, but the way it was told and edited, it just does. There's no like rhythm to it, or it doesn't land at all. And there's things like that throughout the whole thing.
Like the timing's bad.
Timing's bad.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
is that
That's hard to do unless you really know what you're doing.
the delivery from the actors that are causing that, or is it just the pacing of the story? You mean, or is it?
I think.
What's the
Directing,
failing?
right?
I think
directing?
it's well. I think if you make a movie like this, unless you're dealing with like legit good actors, these aren't. These are just kids. So you're
Right.
gonna get the performance you're gonna get. But because they didn't get any coverage, it's all wide shots of everybody. There's no way to edit it and make the time for these things to land right and,
Right.
and manipulate
Yeah.
the performances to be
It's
better.
like shot on the
Yeah,
fly.
you,
It feels.
you're stuck with
Yeah.
what you got the first time.
Yeah, that's very true. That's part of the problem I had with this, especially when you're in the high school, the elementary school at the beginning. So much wide shots and just like the camera moving and like going back and forth poorly, like camera movement that's just poor for no reason.
Well, it feels improv. It feels not thought out.
Yeah.
It's like, well, let's just bring the camera and we'll shoot the scene. Like, this is
Yeah,
super ugly. Look
exactly.
at this. Like,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
terrible. Some of the stuff and like
Well-
when they go into that one shop, oh my god.
Can we talk about the security guard in the library?
the guy got stuck.
He got stuck in the shelves, and he also was like, the kids were right in front of him, and he didn't see them.
That was magic, Spiff. They
Is
cast
that
the spell.
magic?
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
right in
That's
front of him.
Spiff. The whole scene is from Harry Potter 1 when they
I
go to
know.
the forbidden. Yeah.
But in Harry Potter 1, they're under the blanket that makes you invisible. These kids were just
They
standing
couldn't
there.
afford a blanket that was invisible. You
Yeah.
just imagine.
It's called imagination. It's the
It's
magic.
interesting that this was originally released in Japan.
Yeah, it's so weird, right?
Really?
Yeah.
That's very
Yeah,
interesting.
whatever distribution you get, I guess.
The
Wow.
other thing
but
Miranda
the-
said is that a lot of this didn't make sense. She thought there was things that didn't
Yeah.
make sense in the movie.
Yeah,
I
that's
would agree there.
accurate.
Well, that's true, but that's interesting from a younger person's perspective that's a problem.
Yeah, but see, like the terrible effects and stuff that adults will make fun of, and the bad acting, that stuff really doesn't matter to kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't care about the acting.
It just needs to be
Right.
fun, right?
It
Yeah,
needs to be a good
s-
story and fun, yeah.
It needs to be a fun adventure. But also, the thing that this thing doesn't do is it doesn't have any sort of style or tone. Like, when they go into that magic shop with Roddy Piper, it looked like everything else. Like, it should have been creepy and cool looking. You know what I mean? Something.
yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
a regular store.
It's just a regular
it's
store.
junk all around.
Yeah.
And Roddy Piper, I mean, I love Roddy Piper, but he doesn't save this movie.
No.
He doesn't have anything to work with, though. It's
He's
not
like
his
in it for a
fault.
fucking scene,
And
man.
it's-
And he's
Yeah.
green screened for a
It's
bunch
just-
of times because they realized that didn't make sense, so they fucking green screened him in.
All his
was the-
hair
they
in his
couldn't
face
have
was
him
driving me
burning
crazy the
building.
entire time.
I like when
The
the
green
newspaper hits him
screen-
in the face and it's stuck there for a while, and he's like, ah.
The green
Yeah.
screen drove me crazy.
The green screen made sense to me because the times they use it, like here, is because they're doing like weird
Yeah, they
effects
have
work.
to do the
Yeah,
magic.
No, but
yeah.
he would be doing conversations with people like when that guy comes back and he talks to him about the magic and stuff. It's all green screen, the whole thing. In this.
Oh yeah, that could have been like they needed it after the fact and
Yeah, maybe
shoehorned
it was
it in or
reshoots,
something.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
what was the deal with the dad? I forget what his whole purpose was. He was,
He was
magical
a magician
too.
too.
Okay.
Yeah, both the parents, right? And the
Everybody.
principal and the teacher.
Everybody's
like
a
everyone in the
fucking-
town is magic.
What
Must be
was
nice.
Know-it-all girl.
What was that thing the principal was levitating into the jar? It looked like a taco or something. What the hell was that?
It was a map.
Was it a book?
Right? It was the
map.
map to the
There's
Yeah.
a map. Okay.
It was a taco
Principal
Where the-
cups.
The dragon is guarding the treasure. 'cause
She
it's-
sees you pee.
map. So the opening of the movie is Roddy Piper, who's a wizard, is with like another wizard, and they're just sailing along, and then there's some dragon.
Yeah,
They're
that was
on
cool,
this-
man. That
they're on
dragon
the
was fucking
Spirit
awesome.
River.
Dragon.
I really liked this opening. I thought this was going to be fucking awesome.
The dragon
What?
reminded me of what was this? Phil? What the hell is this guy's name?
Phil Donahue.
No, not Phil. The dragon. You remind me of the other guy's movies that we like. He uses the bad CGI. It's really fun.
You did
like-
the Spicer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Philip.
Philip
Collins.
right?
Phil Collins. Phil Collins.
Collins. Yes.
Oh, Collins.
The
Phil
drummer
J.
from
Cook.
Genesis, Philip J. Cook. Yeah.
It's-
When I saw the
yeah.
dragon, I got a little bit of like, okay, this is like Philip J. Cook, but even like lower budget and not as good.
Yeah.
But it does not maintain from there.
No, but also it didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Well, that was in
more
the
importantly,
past.
it made zero sense.
They were after the treasure that the dragon is guarding on Spirit River, in like the real Spirit River, because everyone's living in like the fake magical Spirit River that the dragon has like tricked them into or something. It was not clear.
That's what I didn't understand. Because at some point near the end of the movie, they teleport to the land of snow and trolls.
Which is the
Okay.
real Spirit River apparently.
So they've been living in
like the town doesn't exist.
So what happens when they go on vacation, Spiv? You tell me not a
don't
single
know.
person has left this
Well,
fucking
his
town?
Roddy's shop burned to the ground, and then the next day it's back to normal.
Magic, Spiv.
They're all dead. They're all dead. The whole movie.
They're all Canadian.
Yep. The airplane crash was all it was
Hey.
all a plot to I don't know, smoke monsters, etc. etc.
Etc.
Was this written by
cetera.
Damon Lindelof?
No, it's too good. What did you guys think of the kids? So we didn't like
The girl-
Hermione.
They were trying for Hermione, but it was too much.
I like that they
every
went to
one
the-
of her lines
to
was
the-
spouting some fact.
I like that the degree of making fake posters was thought out, but the story isn't and this writing isn't, but they're going to make fake characters and print out posters as if those are real characters in this kid's room.
That kid
Like, the things they
throws
choose
his
to
food
focus
on
on.
the floor.
The things they choose to focus on make no sense.
Like the lack of any lighting person and everything's
Yeah.
natural. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's one
When
of
you're
them.
filming with an iPhone,
This is
it's about that time period, yeah.
I have no
That's
idea
amazing.
there's the green screen.
Look at that.
It
Look
is
at there's that
green
green screen.
screen, yeah.
Oh my god.
He's
Maybe
like
they-
Why?
Oh,
he's
yeah,
like
no,
Mark
that's-
Hamill
It's choppy.
meets
That's so ridiculous. So bad. So bad.
Maybe they watched the first edit and they're like, oh wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense. We need
Yeah,
to
we
insert
need
this
to
scene."
his
fix
hair.
this up. The hair
well, they
just
probably-
He's like a Muppet.
kills me.
Yeah, they probably didn't have them. They had them for a couple days and they realized they needed more content, so they got him on a fucking green screen somewhere. He didn't come flying back in for this shit.
Probably right.
That's for sure.
You gotta do what
That's
you gotta
makes
Good thing
do.
he
sense to
didn't
me.
cut his hair in the meantime.
The thing that's weird for me is you wanna make a kids movie, and I'm like, well, I want a named actor for my kids movie so people watch this. Who do kids like? Roddy fucking Piper?
Yeah,
Kids.
I like Roddy Piper.
I know. Well, you're gonna watch it with your
Well,
kids.
kids
That's
in
the
like
goal, right?
the
It works.
90s,
It works.
late
Yeah,
80s,
but
they
this is
would have
not the
liked
ni-
Roddy Piper.
It's fair. There's some truth to that.
I mean, this is 2008 or something like that.
At least.
Yeah, somewhere around
So yeah,
What a
kids
time
born
to
in
be
the
alive.
but kids born in the late 90s are not gonna know who Roddy Piper is.
No.
They're gonna know what Harry Potter is, though. That's the thing, and they're gonna be like, "This is fucking shit." There it is. That's the shot I was waiting for. So good. Yeah, but this movie does come up as like one of those notoriously bad movies. I just don't
Yeah.
think it's that.
Yeah.
Like it's just bad, but it's not like the
It's
worst.
not
Like,
It's not like
bad.
brutally. It's not brutally bad, is what you're
No.
saying.
No, it's not like it's not even like incompetently fun. Does that make sense too? Like it's just bad for
Yeah.
kids, and kids movies generally suck. And then this is just worse on top of that.
Yeah, that's pretty on point.
I mean, there's a show on Amazon that I watched with my kids about like these girls who become witches or something, and it reminded
Yeah.
me of this because I do like the kind of jumping around a small town adventure sort of movie, and that's how that show is as well. And I could see the parallels here, and it's just like I don't know, clean up the script, get a more sheen of production value, and it would be fine. Even though
Yeah,
it
you
is
can make it work as a
pretty
kids movie. Yeah.
even though it is pretty much just Harry Potter, like beat by beat.
Call it Barry Plopper.
Beat
I don't
by
know.
beat,
What would you call
pretty
it?
much. I mean, that's the biggest, downside to this.
Mary Ploppins.
Very
She's a woman. It's a woman wizard. She has an
I mean, if
umbrella.
you're gonna steal, at least steal it from a broader perspective than just Harry Potter. Like, put some never-ending story in this and some other stuff. Like,
The-
let's make
the
this thing
villain-
work.
The
You
villain
know?
can be J.K. Rowling.
This is not a political show, Eric.
I'm not trying to make it one. I just thought it'd be funny.
What'd you guys think of the little gremlin guy who shows up later?
Ugh.
Who was that?
Ghibli or something?
Oh, I
Ghibli?
forgot about him.
Yeah, they get
He's
the
like
key.
grunting and talking to himself as he walks through the snow.
Yeah, but his mouth doesn't move at all.
The power found within Loki's scepter.
What scepter?
What scepter?
What are you talking about?
Ewok.
That's the stuff I'm talking about. Like that's so obviously looks terrible that you're gonna have this creature talk, but its mouth
Yeah,
isn't gonna
that
move
one I
at
think
all.
you can get away with kids though. I don't think they
Yeah.
care.
Yeah, they're not gonna care about that.
What do you think the kids do care about?
Blowing shit up.
Yeah, and having
Quick
fun.
action.
Like,
Yep.
magic is fun. Story, like, you can have a simple storyline, I think, but that you want to be transported to something. When the kid's done watching it, he's going to be thinking about this world still. Like, it has to be
Right.
memorable. It has to be fun and memorable.
That's the only part I remember. The bridge troll.
The bridge troll.
Skeleton Man. I was trying to
The
get
skeleton man, whatever. Yeah. I mean, look at
what
him.
was
He's
going
just
on
waving it
there?
around like a Wii wand. It's like a Wii game.
The,
Is that a wee wand?
the story is clear, Spiv. The power
It's the
of
dragon,
friendship.
The power of friends. Yeah, they have to work together. It's like when in Harry Potter, when they play the chess game,
Yeah.
and but then it just like ends. And like, did he beat the dragon?
Oh my
guess he
God.
did,
It is
and
so-
just cuts.
That is a good question. Did he beat the dragon?
And he says,
Do
like,
we know?
he has a catchphrase there. I forget what he says. But then it's done, and we're back to his house,
Just
and
eat
everyone's happy.
slugs.
I don't know if, yeah.
I mean,
if he
it's
beat the dragon or not.
the movie.
And then there's,
Why did they have
and
to
we
beat
get
the
a
dragon?
cliffhanger for the sequel.
So
To
Aaron,
be continued.
So Aaron.
Yeah. What was the purpose of the
It's
dragon?
a full moon. It's a harvest moon, and am I mixing up two movies, or is this the right one?
It is.
Harvest Moon.
There was a
It is.
harvest moon.
It
right?
is a. It is the Nintendo game Harvest Moon. No,
Oh, that's a great
there's a
game.
dragon, and it can only be killed or stopped on the Harvest Moon or something like that.
Or it's
Spiv.
gonna come into their world.
Or it's going to come into their world. But it's these three kids. Billy turns 11. He's getting bullied. They run away. You end up in Roddy Piper's magical shop of horrors. He gets a wand. He learns how to be a magic. That's the thing. Like, fucking give
Yeah.
me that. Like, you give an 11-year-old magic without, like, any sort of
Yeah, just go
control.
for it.
Guidance.
It's fine.
Dude,
Like, you need that. You need those, like,
He can't even hold a wand
one-on-one
properly.
moments. Like, it would have been
He's-
great if
he's
even it was
killed
montaged a little
or-
better. You know what I mean?
what would you do if you're 11 with magic? You do the fucking worst shit.
Oh,
This is what you don't
Especially
give
if
a
you're getting picked on by
It'd just be
someone.
Chris
like,
with
you're
magic
gonna get
today.
vengeance on that bully
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Chris would be in the bathroom with a fucking thing, doing all kinds of shit.
I'd be in the bathroom playing with my wand.
Expelli Ploppus. Guys.
These guys at work, right?
Well, let me tell you about the soap.
That soap story is good. I don't give a shit what you guys say. Anyways, But it turns out
Tango in
that one of
Turntown.
is it the principal or one of the teachers is the
Yes.
evil magician wizard from the beginning of the film,
That
much
was
like
the
in Harry
teacher.
Potter 1.
Yeah.
And then it all culminates in our kids uncovering the magical mysteries of the town, being teleported to the alternate version of the town where an Ewok guy lives. Then they go into a cave and fight the dragon in a horrible scene that just abruptly ends, and that's the power of friendship.
That's the
friendship.
power
It's the,
of
it's the
fun.
strongest bond between friends.
It is friendship is the
It
strongest
is.
bond between friends. And I did like the way Billy Owens holds his wand. He held it with conviction in a lot of ways that the other people.
Yeah, but he
didn't.
just like waves it around like an asshole.
What the fuck do you do
Somebody's
with a
gonna
wand?
get hurt.
Can't just be willy nilly with it.
There
You,
it
you
is.
know when you have
Someone's eye out
sparklers
with
and
that
you're a
thing.
kid and it's dark out and you're like writing your
out.
name with a sparkler? That's how this kid
Someone's
does
eye out.
wand skills. Yeah. Convergent evolution. No, Paul.
I feel like if you're holding a wand and it's got magical shooting out, like it has some sort of pool. Like it feels the weight of the power.
So you're saying that you should probably be acting like it's shooting something out?
Act
It
like it's
feels like
shooting
it's-
something out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the director would at least tell you that, hopefully.
Now, Billy, pretend it's shooting out a big stream.
But the problem is, when the director doesn't know what's happening, how's he going to tell you that? You know, like, so.
There is things that
doing today?
Make it weighted really heavily. So the kid's like,
what
There's
was,
so much power.
or you put a string on it so he has to fight you pulling the fishing line.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
What was some of the? There was vines randomly growing
Yeah.
on things at one point that goes
That
nowhere.
That was
Yeah,
like the
that was
dragon
it. Was
coming
growing
back,
on like the school, and
Yeah.
they had everybody out trying to figure it out. But I like how all the people were in like suits because like for protection, but then the
toxic.
cops just walk up and
Yeah.
they have nothing.
And then what else happened? The bookstore or the pawn shop burned down, but I don't
The
know.
evil wizard burns it down.
But then
Yeah.
it didn't actually burn down
But
because
then it's fine the next
Then
day.
yeah, that's what. Okay.
Roddy almost dies from smoke inhalation.
Yeah, it was close.
Well,
Yeah. And
Close
then at
like-
the end, what the bully finds the map? I forget.
yeah,
It's 2 weeks
what is
ago.
that? And what does
He
that?
finds something. And then it ends. Credits.
Oh, look at that blurry ending.
To be continued.
Quality.
Why does it look like that?
I don't know. Because the movie's shit. That's
Yeah,
acceptable
it's
at this
broken
point.
now. Fucking Billy Owens.
We got a sweet song over the credits, though.
I was gonna play that sweet song, Spiff.
Yeah, were you?
I was gonna. I have to reload the
Now it's
video.
gone.
Something about the power of friends and
The curse.
you can do it.
All right, let's hear some of this music that Spiv loves.
In this storybook, I'm the author. Sometimes the power can be.
It's like,
I was
The
bully number 2.
author.
it's like Michelle Branch or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear what this game's going to be tonight.
Anything else, guys, with the Billy Owens?
Are we watching this?
I guess we got to watch the sequel, right?
Oh, there's. I think there's one more thing that we need to do, though.
What's
I
that?
really do. I think I'm trying to find it. There's one other thing about this.
I don't think I need to see the sequel. No offense.
No, it wasn't
What
that.
happens to Bill? What is that?
Well, technically, it's the same guy, just different username now.
Three,
You're
only a
banned.
3-year ban.
Yeah.
I don't
wow.
see.
Worth a
See the
3-year
thing.
ban.
The thing of this is, I didn't think it was that
No,
boring.
I don't think so either.
No.
Um,
I just...
It-
I don't know. I expect more from the patrons, guys. Come on. Like, give us something
Yeah.
here.
we went
Like,
from that Nicolas Cage movie into this, which isn't fair too.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we've been going up and down in weird ways the last couple of weeks. I don't know.
Yeah,
it
we've been
feels
all over the
jarring.
place.
It feels jarring. I
Yeah.
think
What
that's part of
hap-
the problem.
What happened this year? I thought we were going to watch decent movies that had, like,
It's
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been like the
Lies.
worst year.
Yeah, that
All
patrons.
lies.
The patrons are ruining the podcast.
Why are we letting them?
How is that possible?
Why are we
my
letting them
God.
do that?
I don't know.
That's a good
What else are we
question.
gonna do?
That's a good question.
BJ, is it
I wanna
actually your
watch-
birthday next week?
Yeah, the 29th is my birthday, so 2 weeks.
All right, so
Yeah,
you don't
it's
get to pick a
17th.
movie this week. All right.
No, but
Next.
end of the month.
Paul.
I already have one
What's he talking about?
ready to go.
What's with his whole victim complex thing he's got going on? What is going on here is we need Secrets of the Clown 2 is what we need.
Yeah,
Something
Paul,
like that.
come on.
Yeah, yeah.
Paul, you
like,
have to
what-
save
what-
us.
Paul, save
Give
us,
us
Paul.
something at least entertaining and fun that's bad. Like, I need a classic bad
I
movie,
thought the
people. We
Sadist
need
was not that bad,
entertaining,
guys. That was Paul's.
fun, and bad.
Sadist was not. Well, it was just not the
It was
right
just.
film.
It was.
I just
60s.
didn't think it
what
was
we need.
bad. I didn't think it was
Yeah.
a bad movie.
Maybe we just need a horror movie again. Maybe that's the problem.
Oh,
We
do
need
so
some
many
action
horror
movies.
Oh, you guys suck ass. All
Master
you suck
Blaster was
ass.
an action movie.
We need some guy to come save us. Do you know who that guy is?
We need an Aliens ripoff. Is what we
Oh,
need.
for God's sake.
What are you talking about?
We need Rucker Hauer to save us. We need a Rucker Hauer Power Hour.
No,
It's been
no.
far too long. We've earned it.
I got rid of the bumper. No one liked the Rucker Hauer Power Hour bumper, so I
Why?
deleted
Yeah,
it for-
Paul. Secrets of the Clown 2 level of shit. Find it. All right. But, like, spend your time and find it.
I remember that.
Watch a
being
bunch
bad
of movies.
movie.
You know what I mean? Do
Paul's-
the hard work, people.
Paul's quickly crafting Secrets of the Clown 2.
I
in
want you to
AI.
watch 20 movies and pick the best one for us. Like, that's what I want.
All right.
I know.
Well, AJ, would you recommend the Billy Owens?
No, I won't recommend it. I do like the idea of us trying to watch like a children's bad movie. I mean, I think it's a cool idea. It just
Not this one.
it was not this one. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, yeah.
Aaron.
Yeah, this is not. I don't think this is really for kids or anyone's consumption. This is just really disappointing.
Rebecca.
No, this was just bad.
Spiv.
No, it's yeah, not good.
I didn't think it was terrible. I mean, I
Yeah. It
enjoyed
wasn't- it
watching it
wasn't-
with
no, it
Miranda. She
wasn't
was
terrible.
asking questions.
It
and
wasn't
stuff, so-
terrible. That's fair.
It was just not good.
What do you think of this idea? We start a segment after we watch a patron movie where we rank the patrons and how terrible their movie was.
No. But based how terrible they are based on how terrible
We
their
rank
movie
the
was.
Patreon
Yes, that's what I'm
based on-
saying. We'll have a
Yes.
system, and then we'll decide like where this movie puts you now. That'll be fun because there'll be some competition for finding us a good movie.
Maybe we, instead of giving every patron access to the wheel, we make it some sort of competition, like Thunderdome
Yeah,
type thing.
like
where
Highlander shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
to fight it out.
Or they have to like send something in every week, and then we grade them, and like we whittle them down, so there's only one.
Do you want to
remaining.
have no patrons? Because I think this is how we get zero patrons.
I mean,
I don't know.
we're kind of
Sounds
on
On
a
a
pretty cool to
plus
me.
side, we're not having to watch Billy Bathwater.
We can only go up,
again or
Aaron.
Whatever we
only
can
go up.
watch, whatever the fuck we want.
I don't know. It sounded like a good idea.
I
to
like
me.
this idea.
Great
Oh,
idea.
thanks, AJ.
Yeah.
All right. So no one's a big fan of Billy Owens. That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, he'll get us next time in Billy Owens 2,
Yeah.
Puberty
Can't
or whatever
wait.
it's called.
Which I'm sure some patrons going to make us
magical-
fucking watch soon.
The magical journey of puberty. He comes back on. He's like, "I'm Billy motherfucking Owens. What do you give me your magic?"
He just rips people apart. Be fucking
Hey, now
awesome.
I'm on board.
Yeah,
I'm
that-
on board. I don't know about
There's a movie. Fun times.
All right, let's move on, guys, and play a game. So here we go.
Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind of complete, right? Your methods are sloppy and your conclusions are highly unpleasant. Shall we play?
All right, we're going to talk a little bit about Vikings since this had Viking background and not Harry Potter at all.
Oh no, yeah.
It was
It's
all
inspired by
Viking.
Norse.
You're a Viking,
characters.
Harry.
How many years did the age of the Vikings last?
Oh, that's interesting. I don't
300.
know. I'm curious on that.
Not too
800
long.
years.
Yeah, 500.
Is there some guy with a tattoo?
300.
It was about 300 years.
Man, what a time to be alive.
I think AJ didn't even answer. the
Traveling across the fucking ocean in a little boat.
Just a little boat.
Pillaging and plundering.
About how many times a year would a Viking bathe?
question. In the blood
47 in the
of their
blood.
enemies?
Yeah, thanks.
Every day.
Three
Every
times
day,
a
of
year.
course, because they were cleaner than us.
Every fucking Viking movie I've seen has like a naked man emerging from a hot
Yeah.
spring. So
Yeah.
at least
There's
once,
hot springs
twice,
everywhere.
2
Yeah, I'm
times.
sure
I'll
that's
say.
historically accurate and not
Two times.
intended to,
Twice.
It
3
has to
times a
be.
Viking.
They're so
Engage
chiseled. They were all chiseled, right?
Yeah.
A lot of
So
them
they
were
would
women.
bathe about once a week.
Oh,
That's not bad.
Is.
That's not
yeah.
bad.
So they were like some of the most hygienic. Yeah,
That's
so
murderers.
amazing.
this
Well,
is
when
a-
you're-
I'm jealous
I
of
think
that
you're
hot
covered
spring.
in blood. You're like gonna rinse that shit
gotta-
off.
Vikings were
Hose
living
off
better
it.
than we were today, guys. This is
Yeah.
what they say about French peasants.
Wait,
They had better
AJ, you don't
lives
take
than
a
we do.
bath more than once a week?
AJ,
No, I'm just saying they had a
Vikings-
better lifestyle than
they're
us.
only living better if you're a big,
Murdering and-
muscular Viking man. You would get killed in a second.
Yeah, but I wouldn't
You'd
be
be
doing that. I'd be
somebody's
doing
bitch,
some
AJ.
intricate thing.
You'd be carrying the swords or something around.
Yeah, you're the squire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I'd
the
be
squire.
like the scout on the horse. You know?
Yeah, you're immediately dead.
Yeah. Arrow
You gotta-
Thanks for the
You got a
positive
hatchet, just
reinforcement
cutting
of my
your face in
Viking
half.
life, gentlemen. Crush my dreams.
in what year
right?
did Vikings land in Canada?
in Canada.
Oh, like 1030 or something?
Yeah.
1200.
Well, hopefully after
982. Vikings
Before
sailed the
Jesus,
ocean
right?
blue.
Before Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus was a
It
Viking.
was the year
Jesus was a
1000.
Viking.
That would be badass.
the J-Man.
There he is back there.
I want the J-Man to like kick that rock out of the cave, come out and just start kicking ass. That's,
That's
what I
pretty
want.
cool.
How many social classes made up
propose.
Viking society?
Oh. They had different
4.
class structures, huh?
I'm gonna say
I'm not familiar
3.
with a lot of Viking stuff.
5.
There were 4. You could be a king, a jarl, a carl, or a thrall.
AJ, you're that guy with the carrying the shit to the left of thralls. That's you.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are you
What-
then?
Where am I?
You're below, you gotta be below me then.
King of the castle. King of the castle.
He
Okay.
looks kind of fat. I
Sure.
think that might be me.
You don't have a lord.
I'm a Jarls.
Yeah,
I
I'm
want to
jealous,
be.
too.
I want to
There's
be
no
the.
female jarls. At least in the kings, there's a girl up there.
Weren't there recent discoveries that there were like female Vikings
so
that were
funny.
actual warriors and stuff?
Yeah.
It's pretty badass.
That's cool.
What percent of English words come from Old Norse?
12%.
13.
10%. 10%.
3%.
It's about 20%, and here
Oh, okay.
are some examples.
Berserker.
Oh, we got crawl, window, stammer,
Die.
gawk,
Scathe.
berserk,
Stain. I mean, a lot of these are pretty violent.
haggle.
All right, the last. Never mind. We're not gonna play this game. Just gonna keep going. I was gonna say the last 2 numbers of your birthday. Do the row and the line, and that's what you are.
There's no row 0.
What the fuck are you talking about?
We've only got, it's a 6 by 5.
Whatever. I didn't.
And you
think
want to
you'd
be
throw.
my Viking.
Sorry for trying to have a little fun. Okay,
You're a
sorry.
You are a writhe sleuth. You are a muck egg.
You're snubbed, Chris. Total blunder you got
Muggy
going on there.
snub.
What was it called when Vikings got together to make laws and settle disputes? Was it the
Fucking
thing,
and
the
punching.
stuff, the item, or the article?
The
Sound like
article.
wrestlers.
I think it's
They're
the
probably
thing.
a lot more successful at it than our government.
I think they all got together and
The
they watched
article.
the thing. I think is what they did.
I think it's called the article.
The article.
Let's go there.
The article sounds like, yeah.
Does sound legit.
It's definitely
Yeah.
like a Latin word, though.
It was the thing.
The thing.
Oh wow.
Let's go do the thing.
Yeah.
Spiv, can
That's
we
pretty
call a
cool.
meeting
That's a nice
tomorrow?
rendition
Call it
there.
the thing.
The thing. 10 o'clock on Teams.
How many meals did Vikings eat in a day?
They had
Two.
one.
Does
They
the
probably had
blood of their
breakfast
enemies
and dinner.
count?
I feel breakfast and
Second
dinner
breakfast.
made sense.
Breakfast is the most important.
Eleven
meal of the
Elevensies.
Viking thing.
Elevensies, whatever. Yeah. They're hobbits,
I'm going
right?
to say 2.
2, yeah.
Yep, it was 2. There was Dagmal to start the day and Notmal to end the day.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty efficient.
And giant pig's head. Everybody needs one of
Yes,
those.
Wow.
you do.
There you go. Now you know some stuff about Vikings.
That was a great,
That's pretty
great
cool.
game. I like that one. That was fun.
All right. Good job, Rebecca.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Do some listener feedback.
Just read some listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
Emails. You tiny little emails. You precious little emails. Where are you?
Last week we checked out Left Behind. It's Nicolas Cage. I should say 2 weeks
Classic.
ago. Rainbird 88X. Hasn't Trump just released a new version of the Bible with some additional material?
Is that true?
He did. He released
has
a
more?
Bible.
I don't think he added anything
I
to
don't
it.
think- yeah.
He released a Bible.
Where they
Yes, he
dipped in
Did,
gold
yeah,
spray
because
paint?
he said it's his favorite book.
Yeah.
What's
Did
your
you see the
favorite
interviews?
passage? Oh,
Have you seen these interviews?
We're not going to go there.
Yeah,
Let's not get political.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Just
talk. He
selling
dances
stuff.
around it every time.
Yeah. Mike D. One thing that always bothered me about any Christian I run into and ask this question: if Jesus comes back after the Antichrist rises and saves everyone, then how does the rapture make sense? So
Bingo.
Jesus comes, takes people back, and leaves some
he does.
behind, but then will come back again. So there's a second and third coming of Jesus.
There's plot
He's
Of
holes.
course,
always
they
coming.
can never answer that question.
He's coming and going.
Plot holes in the
Dogs and
Bible?
cats living this together.
What? Isn't that the whole point?
Massive
So you
stuff.
just argue each other about who's right about the Bible?
Yeah, there's so many contradictions in it. Sami Kato. Maybe from Finland. I don't know. Sami. I have not seen End of Days and support that you watch it.
Yes, let's do
What
that next week.
patron
Oh my
tier do
God,
I
so
need to
good.
get so I can?
You're a
recommend
quiet
it?
boy.
I
Quiet
think
boy.
you're going to be at
Chris,
the top
what
of the
Patreon
patron
level
list.
do you need to be to recommend?
You don't even need to be Patreon. We're just going to watch that next week.
You just need to
Yeah.
be a patron. We never got rid of
you're
like
the rank.
we
When you
never
start
got rid of
ranking,
like
you're now
this
up here.
this $1 level. Like you literally can
$1
be a
a month,
patron for
Sammy.
$1. Yeah.
Who can we get rid of?
You can torture us for $1.
This is
Does that sound
This
fun?
is the problem.
Join the
$1.
party because it's working out pretty well.
Let's see. Milko posted here. Can you guys review Killer Witches from Outer Space?
hell yeah.
Yeah, we can do that, I guess.
Sounds fun. It's going to send you a link to the movie, I guess.
You
Chris.
guys hated Jurassic Thunder. I don't know
I
why
didn't
you
hate
wanna
it. It was
Which
fun.
one was Jurassic Thunder?
It was
There was a
the-
lot
with
of
the
green
T-Rex?
screen, the T-Rex.
With the-
Yeah.
I think
the
you have to know what you're getting
dinosaurs
into
coming
for
down.
something like that, you know?
Yeah. Gotta be in the right mood. Jesse Magers. I need to see the analytics, no pun intended. Around the time the discussion went from Chris being pegged to why can't we grow money trees? Enjoyed the episode.
What? What?
I don't remember that at all.
I didn't remember that.
I can tell you where the analytics shat on this episode when I was riding high on that soap story. And you guys,
Yeah.
Oh, he's not going to tell it. Click
he's not going
away.
to tell it. I'm
But that was
clicking
the-
out.
Chris, why don't you start a new
moments.
podcast? They call it the Poo Cast, the Tuesday Turd Time. Okay? There you go. You can have your own show.
Turdy Tuesday.
Turdy Tuesdays.
Yikes.
There you go.
Well, that does
I
it
do
for
the
our
episode from my toilet. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes.
toilet talk.
I'm sure there's somebody that'll tune in for that.
Okay.
That does it for listener feedback, guys, on Left Behind. If you want me to read your comments about Billy Owens, leave a comment down there. Let us know what you thought of the movie. What we should watch next. Will Chris ever get to tell his soap story?
No, apparently not. It's fucking bullshit. You know what's even stupider? Like, I like in Harry Potter when they have to learn the magic and, like, learn and practice because it's a skill as
Yeah.
well. And in this, they can just do whatever the fuck they want. They don't even have to know any of the, like, magic
Yeah, it's
lines.
Yeah.
It's kinda like
Because
this
kids
and
don't want to have
imagine
to
it
learn
happens.
because it's hard.
No.
Right.
Harry learned.
Oh, he learned all right.
Actually, he was
Just
like
how
a
to use that
mediocre
wand.
student. but still.
He was a little bit. I think he got a little hype on his own.
He was a
you know,
little
hype.
intuitive, though. He could kind of just figure it out.
Yeah, natural talent.
Yeah.
That was the interesting and fun thing about Harry Potter is they all had their strengths and weaknesses, and the power of friendship
They
combined
needed each other, Chris.
Yeah.
made
Ron had
them
to kill
if
himself
someone-
to win.
Took their time in making the story.
It's almost like someone cared.
What?
They just don't care about other people
All right, what happens if it lands on Chips?
that are trans.
Chips is a kindergarten cop too.
Oh no, Chips is we're going
Twilight.
We're going
No.
Twilight.
No.
Light.
What?
End of days.
Light. Twilight.
Why
End
are
of
we
days.
fighting?
Light.
End of
Twilight.
days.
Twilight.
We're just gonna talk about how
Twilight.
that's
All right,
a real
wait,
movie.
wait,
if we do that.
End
End
days
of
two.
days.
All right, who votes Twilight?
Twilight.
We got 3 against
fuck.
2. It wins.
Suck it,
We win.
losers.
I've seen them before.
And by the
a
way,
bunch
that
of
means
times.
I've
all
seen it
3
too.
movies,
It's not
not just the
good,
one.
That means
So
all
strap in,
six.
buddies.
That means all 3 of
In
those
order.
and the sex
In order.
versions, whatever they're called.
You guys aren't
Dirty-
going to make it through the first
50
one.
Shades of Grey.
50
Oh,
Shades
you
of
kidding me? I can't wait to
The
watch. I've
sex
never
version.
seen these movies. I've
Yeah.
never seen them.
Totally different movies.
And watch our traffic skyrocket.
These
Here
are
we go.
cool movies. Yeah.
Watch the skyrocket traffic come in. God damn it.
Why does everything in my life suck? The fuck is this?
Christy.
It's Christy.
The cover actually looks legit.
Is that-
She looks-
that's 2
It
different.
does look
people.
cool. Is this going to be a soap opera drama?
It's
don't know
about
what this is.
Kirstie
Why are you so
Alley.
big on the screen?
Bam. All right, let me find the trailer for this, John. Christy, huh?
Christy.
This has
picked
been on the wheel for a while. I know that.
Yeah.
Will Wheaton.
Who
It's
picked
from
this?
2014.
Will Wheaton.
It is available on
Christy
Tubi.
is put on here by we don't know.
She
Spin
put
goes.
herself on the wheel.
Christy was. Beep, bop, beep, bop, boop, beep, bop.
You guys sound
That was
fine.
amazing.
Anyways.
No, you sound great. Now you sound fine.
You sound good.
You were total like C-3PO for a while. Or R2-T2, I guess. R2.
We don't know where Christy
What
came
is
from.
R2?
We don't know who
Black
picked
is
it.
How does that happen?
I
How
think
does
it's
Black picks
R2-T2?
it on
R2
there?
It's invalid then.
R2.
That's what Chris does in the bathroom. And
R2-D2. All right. I was saying R2-T2.
Hey guys, there was this soap and I did an R2D2.
All right, whatever. Christy trailer.
Wait, hold on, wait. What? Sean says this wasn't recommended in Slack. How do we hear about this thing?
She put herself on the wheel.
Fucking cares.
Oh, we're not gonna fucking die.
This is gonna be bad.
Weird, I've never seen it so dead here before.
All right,
I don't know. This isn't even
I'm watching
playing.
End of Days.
This isn't even playing.
All right, End of Days it is.
Why are you doing this?
This doesn't look bad.
This is
Paul
what I
said
can
it's
say.
left over
Slasher
from the
movie.
Thanksgiving wheel.
Oh, save it for next.
Chris forgot to
Thanksgiving
take it off because he doesn't remember.
then. Next
Wait, who-
Thanksgiving.
Wait, is this not? No one recommended this?
No, it's left over from Thanksgiving, dude. It's not supposed to be on there.
The what?
Watch
All right.
something else.
Well, hold on. Let's
End
take a
of
vote.
Days.
Let's take a vote. Do we do a respin?
Respin,
End of
respin,
days.
respin,
Days.
respin, respin,
Respin.
End of
respin,
Days.
respin.
Well, yeah, if it's Thanksgiving.
That was not an
watch it
option.
now.
It's
Let's
either
see.
respin or we watch this.
All right, but calm down. I gotta get the wheel back on.
Thank
all
you,
right?
Thanksgiving, for saying this.
Good looking out, Paul.
God damn it! If we get
This wheel, you can actually see what's on it now. You left it on there, dude.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
How did we fucking not get the fucking chips? This is
Okay, this is
ridiculous.
It's gonna be cool.
No, this is gonna be an
That's
a thirsty
Applebee's.
It's a thirsty
wasteland.
wasteland. We haven't had one of those.
we haven't had one of
Oh
those in a
shit,
while.
thirsty wasteland.
Shut up, AJ.
You know what? Maybe we just try to kill the show this way. We just pick the worst fucking shit.
There's better ways
Just
for
see
the
how
show to go out.
see who can last man standing. This fucking
I
thing.
quit. I don't give a shit.
Last man standing.
You can have it, AJ. You
That's
win
the
by
game.
default.
We're having our
It's like
Cartoon
Highlander. Who can
podcast
stand
instead.
it?
Keep your
Lindsay's
spin.
already
Yes.
gone, so Lindsay's
Yes.
already gone.
Look, it's every scene is so overexposed in this fucking thirsty wasteland bullshit.
I can't
Let's
wait.
just see the
I can't wait.
trailer.
Why not?
Spiv.
Let's watch something else.
Trailer. Do it.
Oh shit! I thought you guys could see it. I was watching it without you.
Boy.
Of course you are. This looks pretty awesome, actually. This looks good, man.
Aaron!
Gorilla thing?
It's Battle
it's you.
Truck.
It's you,
It's
Aaron.
Battle Truck.
Holy shit, I'm in this movie.
There's a battle
Dude.
He's a man who falls back into the 20th century.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh no, time
this is
travel
gonna be
one.
awesome.
They're the worst.
Future.
They're the worst.
Me for president.
No.
He gets elected
Because
president?
men and women
Yeah.
haven't gotten along in a long,
Wait,
long
men versus
I think
women?
this is a comedy, guys.
and Vina.
Oh my.
Two lovebirds
Time travel
out
never
to
works,
prove
people. It never
Alright.
works. It
I
always
know.
ruins the movie.
Spin that wheel.
All right, this is what we're doing.
Patreon
let's
watch
they
it.
said
Standing.
keep
Let's
spinning.
watch it.
Is this on Tubi too?
We're watching it.
Oh yeah, can we watch this? That should be a criteria too.
Yeah.
Yeah, truly, folks. Come on.
America
We asked very
3000
little.
is on Tubi. Doesn't
All right.
have that bad of a rating, a low rating.
Nah,
so.
actually, it's probably pretty
Let's do
fun.
it.
It looks fun.
All right.
This is
ready.
more like, yeah.
That's what we're watching next week, guys. Can't fucking watch Twilight, apparently.
Nope.
You know, Chris, you could veto.
Keep trying.
You're the
trying.
host.
Veto. I
You have
can't
the power.
veto. No, once I abuse that power, then you guys are gonna come after me.
We've been coming
stop
after
it.
you, and
You
you've
might be
been
right
abusing
about
your
that.
power for years.
And I'm
I
abusing
remember when
it
we
again.
used to just pick a movie. There was no wheel.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it just wouldn't be right. Unless
right. Unless.
Unless you just abused your power, which I think you should do it.
no,
No, we'll get
That wouldn't
AJ's
be
birthday
right.
wheel next week.
AJ's birthday wheel. Maybe. All right, you
Should I
guys-
be
Jesus,
mean?
take the plane yoke.
Should I be mean or should I not be mean? That's
Billy
the
Owens
question.
was left behind on an airplane.
Should I be awful
Where it
and
belongs.
make you?
do some soul searching, AJ, and figure out what's gonna happen
you,
next week.
you get back
I know.
to us.
I might. Should I pick like a despiser or should I pick some hot garbage?
You should
That's
pick
the
what you want to
question.
watch.
I want to
should
watch.
pick-
I want to watch more of those Lifetime movies. I want to watch
I
Twilight.
got
that'd be
ideas.
I want to watch some
Yeah,
of those
well,
religious epics that
Why don't you
AJ
just
finds.
put them on the wheel?
Yeah, why do we
there's a
not have
thought.
anything on the wheel?
There's a
I am
thought.
done talking about this again for the 400th time.
Oh my god.
we need
We're watching
to, we need
American
to,
Onward with the
30,000.
torture for the year.
we need to adjust the ratio a little bit, right?
Maybe
There's
I
like
should
14
just-
chip bags on that wheel. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Okay.
Put
Maybe I
14
should take
more.
over- All right, we'll figure it out.
Gotta rig this
figure
thing,
it out.
Chris. Stuff that wheel.
All right, everybody.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a fun
Good. Bye.
It's a fun one for sure.
Fuck you.
Thanks for listening to the Bad Movie Night Podcast.
Bad movie night.